This is the cafeteria. So I want to check there before I go on to the next
This
room.
must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
Then I got toaster repair? I think Timmy Turner's my toaster repair. Timmy, I need you. You're not my toaster repair. Trunks is. I got you, Trunks. We'll make sure we get that one. Come back. There's nothing in here to get. With that, let's continue our journey. I know we're about to talk to these people in here, so.
Please, don't shoot.
The woman is gone, her clothes ragged. She's surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who brought you fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
No, Marshal Quan is. We're the Rangers. Who are you?
Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us. But you are home to them.
She shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. So, where y'all from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the Plains. We're safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run here for any of us.
Can't you go live in the city?
We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed. We're always coming.
So, did you set off the security systems?
Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
Woody is a very kind person. I think if I was him in this position, he would let them stay. No toy left behind, and they're real this time, so no human left behind. Let's do it. Alright, you can stay.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
Exactly.
You said yes. Well, I was sure you wouldn't.
The refugees' haggard faces break into smiles. A few of them hug each other. I wish they'd show it. I can't. They're all separated in social distancing.
We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance. Oh, and one of our people is missing, Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us. Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
Damn straight. Hey, Shaggy, unlock that. Thank you very much. So we got a 30 Morty sock, some money, and a recorder. This is a soldier's note.
October 12th, 1998. 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the West Gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. Looters to be shot on sight.
Okay, so that guy's dead. So if he's dead, how did that cassette get in here? Did he like ghostly put it in there or something? Let's talk to Del Hackett.
You're good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need?
You know, you had some more time to explore this base than we have. Can we ask you about it?
Sure.
Did you touch any of the equipment in the war room?
Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of, well, of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down.
Did you know anything about them courses in the med bay?
Oh, it's horrible. They were there when we arrived. Probably been rotting away for months from the look of them. Ugh, not to mention the smell.
Mm-hmm. Have you been in the brig?
Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mushrooms in his cell. I left him locked up after I met him. I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but he just kept asking questions that felt off. And those glassy eyes.
I'll go talk to him. So, what do you find in an armory?
Booby traps, mostly.
Same?
One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but missed a gas mine under the floor panel on the other side. She was vomiting for a week. Almost
Dang.
died. I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever guns may or may not be in there.
Ain't a damn we can scavenge in the garage, even though I've already been in there, but okay. It's kind of pointless in saying anything here. We already, let's just see what she says.
Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass.
And what is in the archive room?
We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall. Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids.
And that is all for now.
Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Alright, let's go to the brig and talk to this old man.
Hey, howdy.
The Brickmaster key. Wow. Okay. That's effed up. But not surprising. And then we got this guy. The body of a young man lies twisted on the floor. He wears shabby clothes and he's been dead long enough for the body to go cold, but not long enough to rot. It's probably Andy. So let's see how you died, my friend. The body's contorted limbs and proximity to a nation computer seems to suggest a painful death by electrocution. Discoloration in the face suggests heart failure, which might be electricity, but there's a lack of burns, which makes that inconclusive. Some dried foamy spittle, barely detectable at the edges of the mouth, make poison a much more likely culprit. Let's search the body. This man was carrying nothing but the clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. In his pocket, you find a half-eaten sweet-smelling mushroom. Okay, Mario, I'm gonna leave you alone.
What's going on with the dead guy? Is he, all right?
No, he's dead. Alright, let's look at this computer. The terminal displays information about the basic system. Everything appears normal for the moment. Let's look at the recent activity logs. You comb through the logs, calling ancient messages and routine systems notifications until you have a list of recent activations. OS. Wake initiated. Wake completed. Credentials rejected. Credentials accepted. Login. Admin. Password. Admin. OS. Loading default admin operations. Backup generators initialized. Automatic security lockdowns initiated. Login required. Credentials rejected. Credentials rejected. OS station. Locking out user due to multiple failed login attempts. Okay, we're back to square one. Fine. I'm pretty sure last time I got through that, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't played this game in a minute, so let's talk to this old man. If they let me, like, jeez. Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a pale, rail-thin man with matted hair and fraying, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I?
We're the Rangers. This is gonna be our new headquarters.
Rangers, huh? Cool, man. Cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
The Rangers help people. We're here to help Colorado.
That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping. Are there, like, more of you here?
We found some recruits from the area, and more joining soon.
Oh, hey, man, that's good. That's good, man. More, people hanging out. Cool, man, cool. So, hey, what?
So we actually got a couple questions for you, if you don't mind, of course.
Oh, yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever.
What's your name?
My name? Ned. Ned? Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
Mm-hmm. How long you been in there?
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go.
How have you survived?
Man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man? Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Those mushrooms are growing good.
I bet. So you've been living off of wall water and mushrooms.
Yeah, man, yeah. Yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp.
Why did he have to do that?
That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
Why are you in here? Why are you in there? Excuse me.
Because, The cell door is locked.
So you're a smart ass, huh? Alright. That's not what we were asking. Why were you put in there?
Oh man, didn't you like my joke?
No.
Okay, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend though too, man. Like former friend who decided he didn't want to go split seas anymore, so he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously.
Can you tell us about any of the groups that lived here before us?
Yeah, sure. Maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, you know? Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits. People don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy.
Tell us about the dead guy.
Oh man, that's some wild stuff. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out and starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in.
Tell us about the Tired-Eyed Lady.
Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked for a bit and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice.
Okay, it's a ghost.
Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company, you know?
Tell us about the Smiling Woman.
Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't a suitable client, which, sure, 'cause I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that.
What do you mean by a little fuzzy?
You know, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. I can't always remember things that happened in the, olden days, but I'll try. There was Gentleman Bear, the Lip Licker, and, the Bloody Screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and Owl, Owl Face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion. But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me, so...
Yeah. Okay. We want to ask you about something else.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
What happened to that dead refugee over there?
Oh, didn't we talk about this already?
No, we didn't.
So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and freaked out. Starts messing with that computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, you know? Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, you came in.
So I examined the corpse. Doesn't appear to have been killed by electrocution. It looks to me like he was poisoned.
What? That's really something else. Some poison killed that poor guy at the exact same time as that machine zapped him? Man, what a wacky world.
So, the logs on the terminal shows there was a power surge like you said, but there were also several attempts to access the computer afterwards.
While those alarms were going off? How'd that happen?
I'll ask you once more. Who was trying to access the computer after the power surge?
Well, that guy, he fell over onto the computer machine after the flash. Maybe he landed on the buttons, or on the thing with all the little buttons, or... Oh, shit, man. Do you think someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and fiddled with those buttons? A prowler lurking about? That's some scary stuff, man. Yikes.
We found a half-eaten mushroom in the corpse pocket.
Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them. Who knew there were poisonous ones?
We're gonna go now.
Cool, man. But, hey, so, we've been chatting for a bit, gotten to know each other a little, right? I've been stuck in here for, at least a lot of years, and it would be much nicer if I, wasn't. Do you think you could maybe do me a solid and, find a way to get me out of here?
Like, maybe you should stay in there for a while, man.
Oh, man, just like everybody else. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you around.
On the real, the first time I played this, I actually let him out. But since I'm playing as a specific character, we don't know what his... I'm not doing that again. I feel like the first time that was a mistake, and I'm not making a mistake. So this place has been explored from top to bottom. I think it's time that we go elsewhere and continue on with our journey in this magnificent wasteland. Oh, let's talk to Jody before we leave.
Greetings, Rangers.
I need to rest a spell. Catch my
Okay,
breath.
talk to you later.
Later.
Alright. I'm a little nervous to leave. So let's see what we're focusing on. We're going to... We're going to Colorado Springs, the downtown of Colorado Springs, to talk to Sheriff Daisy. So let's do it. I mean, I could drive. Let's just head to the story, and then from there we'll probably start driving. Yes, I want to travel to downtown Colorado.
Please, my son's not a Dorsey. My son's done nothing wrong.
How can you be dead?
By being killed. And obviously, I'll let you be
someone please help my please. My son's not a Dorsey. You can't. Let him go. To the 100. You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
We're the Rangers. We work for anyone who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
So what happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me.
What he's round up?
He's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Which one's your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever.
So what's your story?
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too.
Now if I can help it.
Please, help my son.
Now who is this person named Judge
We ain't
Watkins?
gonna beg for our lives. We ain't
How does it feel
weak
now?
like you.
This Darrow man looks you. Oh, excuse me. Let's start that over. This Darrow man looks out at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips pressed together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
What's with the pillories?
They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
Do you have no other punishments here?
For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
He gestures towards the building behind him. Let's talk about something else.
Proceed.
You have a young prisoner named Austin. His mother says he ain't done nothing wrong.
A mother will say anything to save her child. If you want the truth,
talk to the boy yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
Indeed.
Nearly Dorsey lives! He'll kill you all!
Ew, I'm basically kissing him right now. The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy. His face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillories with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring. Okay, yeah. He can definitely see me staring at him. Okay, he sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
So, how did you get in trouble with the marshals?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food, some kindness, and asked me to do some vandalism.
What'd you do?
Figured what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. Should have talked to her first.
Damn straight. So why'd you do it?
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
This doesn't sound like the punishment fits the crime.
I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance.
Got a damn escape plan?
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this.
He swallows hard, his eyes on the pillories.
But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man.
Okay, let's see if we can free you. What's that worth to you?
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me.
Do you have any useful skills?
I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped.
He shakes his head. All right.
Nice talking to you.
No regret, no repentance. Rangers, what brings you here?
You know why I'm here. Austin Pease said he ain't killed nobody. Just gonna take the freedom.
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
Shaggy, I needed you, man. How about this? What if the Rangers were to pay for the damages and assume guardianship is over the boy?
You wish to compensate the city and the owners of the damaged properties for their losses. I can facilitate that. That's the price in Colorado dollars.
$200? I ain't got no $200. I got $200. I got $200. Hey, Shaggy, give me my purse. We can pay that right now.
Understand that the law cannot wait until you have the means to pay. The boy will go to the pillory soon.
Yo, I think I read that wrong.
Is short.
Did I say I can't pay right now? Sheesh. I think I. Yo, I never chose this option before, and I think I did read that last quote wrong. I think that said we don't have the money right now. So excuse me for being wrong, but that happens in life. Okay. He's too young for a death sentence. Surely you can offer him some mercy.
Mercy? I do not see the word in my law books. The Patriarch has charged me to dispense justice, not mercy.
He sounds like a black preacher. He's not a bad kid, you see. He's all his mother has. Kill him, you might as well kill her.
My concern cannot be for his mother. It can only be for the law. Regrettable, but he chose this path, not I.
God dang it, Magistrate Watkins, you ain't listening to no reason. Fine, I'll get $200 on and I'll be back.
Indeed.
How much I got right now? I got $157. Okay.
We'll have our revenge. You ain't
I got a
seen the
lot of
rest
junk to
us.
sell.
Extra, extra! Dozens killed by Dorsey thugs! Families taken hostage!
Oh, darn it, Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't use it?
Do you know who those outlaws are, Josiah? They're Dorseys! They won't be scared of a scrawny old man.
A scrawny old man with a shotgun? Hang on, I'm not that old.
Oh, Josiah, just put down the gun and let someone else handle this, all right?